It's quite a nice day today, but it's still taking it out of me just walking up to the pub. But I need a break out of the flat, four walls. I'm going to be getting that tomorrow. I'm actually going to the beaches. I'm going all the way up to just north of Trinity Beach to check out a property, and it has stressed me financially in the low 400s they're asking for, and apparently there's a lot of interest in it. But yeah, the real estate market's very hot up here right at the moment. Might be because Christmas is coming up and everything's going to shut down for a few weeks. But the number of... I missed out on one property that I really warmed to, that one I showed you. That was now under contract, so it's not available unless something goes wrong with contracts, which can happen. But I loved it. It had things going for it I hadn't noticed initially. So, but anyway, we'll see how it all goes. Yeah, I'm heading up to PJ's to meet up with a subscriber who wanted to catch up with me. She's on holidays here for a few days, and so I said, yeah, this would be good sometime this week, so I might as well do it today because I know tomorrow afternoon I'm tied up. So be a good opportunities. It turns out the day's turned out pretty well. It looks quite nice. So okay, yeah, I should be alright. The car coming in there slow. It's the beauty of people who travel pretty slowly up here. So that's good. So no traffic down there either. Big surprise. It's one of the only places on the peak hour you can have actually empty streets. There are cars here though, there's a bit of traffic, so I probably won't play chicken with them. I think I'll be sensible, but yeah, we can see it's a really nice day. And I know that the Guinness will go down well. It still might taste bitter though, that's what's happened the last time. You're going to do a U-turn, yeah. I love their U-turns up here. Yeah, a lot more planes landing. Yeah, I'm positive that things are really hotted up here. I talked to two agents, quite good actually. What I should have done should have done this a bit earlier. If I just acted a few weeks earlier, would have been in much better position. But you know, it's not just location with real estate, it's timing as well. And I just think I've procrastinated a bit too much. I haven't been feeling great, that's one of the reasons. So yeah, I've had a reason for it, but by actually getting off my ass and doing something does make me feel better anyway. So, and just getting out and about today is good. Always got to do a bit of supermarket shopping in any case, but hopefully it'll all turn out well meeting up with the subscriber, because the previous time I've done this it's worked out brilliantly. I've seen Sid and Karen who are subscribed. Well, Sid's subscribed. I'm not sure if Karen actually subscribes to my channel, but she's their husband and wife, so, but they're both like really nice people. So, and caught up with them a couple of times, and we really get on well. So it's a big bonus. So it's something I didn't expect from setting up my own YouTube channel, that this would actually occur. Probably helps that I'm living in Cairns too. It's a bit more off the beaten track in a way compared to big cities anyway. It's certainly not Sleepy Hollow. It's waking up, that's for sure, if it was. Yeah, just got down to Kewarra Beach. This is the place for inspection. What's interesting is that there's two places next to one another. I looked it up online, and there's the one that they're not inspecting, which presumably is the one on the left there. That is actually also on their site for their high 300s. It's not as nice as the one that's going to be open for inspection today. That is definitely a cut above it, but I'd be happy to buy a place that's slightly cheaper and just gives me a little bit more wiggle room to make my own renovations and things. So personally I prefer the other one, but the area is really nice. Look at that, it's beautiful. I mean, it's so different to Parramatta Park. So I think isolation could be an issue here. It's about the only thing, but at least there's transport not far from the door. It's pretty close. So it is practical. But I've seen for sale signs all around the area because you come via Trinity Beach, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I can see why I really like that area. But this is walking distance to Trinity Beach. So in my opinion, and I mean, it's a much nicer walk than if you're in a place like Parramatta Park, which is very urbanised. This is, you know, classic tropical suburbia. It's a totally different feel. And, you know, it's just nice to be around. It feels very serene. So you can see the streets are very nice, very immaculately looked after. I could swing this, not this particular property necessarily, but I think I can make this work. I don't think I have any problems selling my flat. I think that won't be an issue, and I think I'll probably get at least down on the lower side, maybe 210,000, which will just give me a little extra wiggle room. I've still got some shares I can sell if I really need to get more money, but I'd rather not. Well, not at least, I'd rather pick and choose which ones I want to sell. I'm happy to sell when they're high, and it even sees potentially sell some CBA shares if they got up to $90 again, which they could well do. This should be heading towards the beach. I've actually got the got my data on my phone, so I can go and use the GPS, but just give you an idea what the suburbs like. It's not bad. You know, it's not a bad lifestyle here. It's probably more a family thing. I saw a few kids get off the bus, but that makes sense. I mean, they don't have licenses, so they're going to be using public transport. But I imagine this is sort of more a family orientated area. It's certainly quiet. That appeals to me. It's green and it's quiet. So yeah, got a few things going for it, I think. Saw a kid on a skateboard, even use skateboards around here. The roads don't seem to be that busy, so it's quite good. This is actually quieter than Trinity Beach, which isn't a bad thing. Somehow I think this probably doesn't have the cachet of Trinity Beach, but gee, there's some nice houses here. I've got to say, yeah, it's very appealing. And there's a park coming up here. I think the beach is just down the road here. I didn't notice it on the bus trip, but I imagine it is. But yeah, I like what I see. I really like what I see. And the place open for inspection is low 400s, which is really pushing it for me. That's right on the edge. Interesting to see what CommBank says tomorrow, if they actually do allow me to have a bridging loan. It will be additional cost, but it'll give me flexibility, and I might even hold, if I can actually downsize the loan down to 50 once I've sold my flat. That's much more manageable. I don't like having any debt, but I might find that useful. Well, it just depends. At least it gives me a buffer. I'm pretty conservative financially. I like to have plenty of buffer space. But yeah, it's I hadn't been down this street before. I have been to this beach, but not this far across. So yes, it's very, very nice. Yeah, so we've got a park there, but I don't, like I said, I didn't see any access to the beach. I presume there's got to be some. We're not in Europe or America where they have all the private beaches and things. I imagine that's just not the deal. But people obviously here, they love their their nature, and it's gorgeous. This is one of the nicest spots I've seen in Cairns actually, and for some reason not quite as popular as Trinity Beach, which is fine by me. Yeah, I don't know where the beach access is. Well, that's what we got here. It's another, it seems to be just all private houses. And I'm thinking the beach has got to be that direction because the hills are back there, so I don't know. But I've seen, you know, I saw so many for sale signs in the area. There's just a mini boom happening. It's probably just pent up demand because of COVID. It's just been a weird year, and I think people are basically in the mood to basically move. Yeah, well, I say a lot of Southerners would be happy to get out of there and move up to somewhere like Queensland. We haven't had anywhere near the same restrictions that they've had down south. Thank God I left Melbourne. So I say, I keep reminding myself how smart a move that was. So again, I cannot see any access to the beach. Normally you would have plenty of access. I mean, I know it's just over there. There's got to be somewhere. It's discreet, very discreet. Yeah, I would have liked to have had a walk down the beach, but I don't know if it's possible. I might ask Whitney, who's the agent, see if she'd take pity on me and show me the beach. She certainly would if she thought there was a sail in it. Yeah, no, I'm very impressed. This is a revelation to me. I haven't really seen much of the northern beaches. I know Trinity Beach fairly well because I stayed there and I did wander around, but yeah, this is very good. Wow, just everything's so well looked after too. There's a lot of civic pride here by the looks of things. So yeah, now I'm very happy. Oh, this looks like it could be a go. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.